Hey, what's up? This is Matthias with another video for you. And today we will take a look at how to save custom spots and also link custom spots in order to be able to continue from one spot to another. So starting things off, I have an example hand, small versus big blind, 3-bet pot. I will not talk too much about strategy here. Just gonna click through the hand, and this is gonna be the setup we are interested in. Flop check check, turn check check, river check. And yeah, we can take a quick look into vision first, whether the hand is played well until this point, because if not, then we might have bad data. All right, so ace ace queen 9, we can see mostly checking flop. Turn was 7 with the 10 suit, so clubs. Turn went check check as well. We can see we have some betting here, but mostly checking is fine. So we go ahead and do the procedure as always with the AHK file. To speed things up, I already did this one and already have the sim here. So this is the result of the river sim, and as we can see here, we're using all sizings. We check and we bet small and we bet big some of the time. So this is already a nice entry point. Going in visions, go to practice, custom, and yeah, now we need the PPT ranges, so we can check, we can bet small, and we can bet pot. So let's change it here, bet small, bet pot, and paste in the ranges. All right, now we can go ahead and set up the positions here. So this one looks fine. We need to set up the preflop aggressor and the board. I will just copy paste it from Monka and the stack size, and here we are going to generate. So if you click on save here now, you always also get told change some settings. Please click on generate again before saving, so that you don't make any mistakes. So now the situation is set up. So yeah, now we can either go ahead and click around. Yeah, we can also take a look at whether we played the hand correctly. So ace ace queen 9, I decided to check, and we can see it is a check every time. And yeah, this might be because we have the queen, and the queen is bad because we want to get called by queens. So yeah, if we have the check here, we can see always betting. Also the 10 should be a good card. Yeah, 10 also always betting even with the queen. So yeah, quick off topic from today's video. But yeah, let's go to save. We have 100 BB, 3-bet pot, and here we can set up the actions. So we have flop check check, turn check check, and a river check. This is needed for later reference. We can have or add a comment here. We will skip this one and go to save. So yeah, now it says save custom spot successfully. Going a bit more here. All right, so now we have the spot saved, and we can click this icon here to load custom sims. And we can see here we have a tree, and our sim, it was automatically added into the river 3-bet pot, and here we can see all the action. If your library grows and gets big, then you can go ahead and do specifically only practice boards where the action was checked on the river and we are in position, so we can decide whether to bet or not. So we would click on this and it would load all the river sims with this path. So yeah, but yeah, first things first, we have to build up a library. So here you can see this is our spot and it's saved successfully. Now let's go to the linking, respectively continuing part. So what we want is we want to now see, let's go ahead and bet small. what to do when facing a race. So this is the continuation we wanna take a look at. So we are going again ahead. Have fold, call, and race. Get rid of these ranges. Paste in the new ranges. Fold, call, and race. And we go ahead and click on generate again. Yeah, we should also set up the bet sizing. So we had in position going for a small size, and we have out of position going for the race. So 110, and the race was 72. Okay, so this is now our setup, our situation. And yeah, now we get the hands dealt, whatever. We go ahead now and save this quote unquote child sim. So we go ahead and save just as before. The only thing we have to adjust now is the river action. So we have bet small and raise pot, and that's good enough. It's saved successfully, and now we can see that the sim is here. We can load it, and now we can see we have this link icon here. So this one, as you can see, will look for through your library and will locate all potential parent spots. So you can see this one is the situation that we set up first. And we can go ahead and set this one as a parent. We get the message link to parent sim. So what does this mean? Does it mean now? If we go ahead, okay, this would have been a call. We go to the parent, and we get back to our initial sim where we are in position and deciding to value bet or not. So let's play through this. We can see this one is a small bet. And now Vision recognizes that you have set up a continuation for the small bet. So we can hit now continue. You see we bet small, and this is our child sim that gets loaded now. So we'll go ahead, and this was a fold. And we can create new hands here. So if we want to practice here, we can go ahead and do this, or we can back and go to our parent sim, and as check is the correct answer, we don't have a continue. First, because the sim is over, the betting is over, the hand is over, and we also haven't set up another spot where check was correct. So if we look through this, we can see every time 33% is the correct answer, we get the continue, and for the other solutions, we don't get it. Also the pot, we don't get it because we don't have a sim set up where pot was the initial play. So yeah, that's how you can build up your library. And yeah, I can show you another example. You can have the option to only show recent sims, so only the 10 last sims you've set up. And per default, we are not showing the child sims. So as you can see here, only the first one we set up where in position was checked to appears in the list. This is just for better, yeah. I mean, mostly you want to only take a look at the parent sims and not the ones that we continue to. If you want, however, to either delete or also directly practice these sims, you can check this one, and then we see that this one is appearing. I can show you another example. I have, for example, a 100 BB multi-way situation. This is the default sim. These are all the child sims. So if we get rid of this again, we can see this is now way easier to see, and we can go ahead, load this one up. Here we have a squeezed situation. So to showcase your multi-way example, small blind squeezed, cutoff button called, and now it's our decision what to do. This one was a pot. We can continue to the sim where we have pot, fold, and raise, since this is the only one we have set up. So let's go again, back to the parent. And here we had pod as the correct answer. Again, we will get to this child sim if we continue. So let's find a hand that is not podding. Here, for example, we have a hand that is betting third pod. And if we continue here, we can see we have set up 3 child sims for this line. So we have linked 3 sims to this parent spot. And now we can decide, okay, cutoff is folding, button is podding, cutoff is podding, button is folding, cutoff is pod raising, and button is calling. So yeah, let's go ahead with this one. And then we will load the sim that we have set up for this line. So small bet from us, raise, call, and now we can decide what to do. Call is the correct answer. So as our library grows, we can now go ahead and, for example, just click on all the sims we have, go on load, and yeah, here's the sim we just set up, and pod is the correct answer. And then we have the option to go to new spot instead of just new hand. So this will just give us a random spot from the pool of the sims we have. I mean, it's not too big at the moment, so this is another one I've set up. So you always see here the action. So this is a single raise pot. It was lead flop, lead call turn, and river check. So yeah, not gonna go too much into strategy here. Let's just go and pot. And this one is correct too. So yeah, the more sims you have, the bigger your library gets, the more specific you can practice, and of course, the more you have to pick from. And yeah, here we can see we now have the options new spots, which will load a new situation from our library, new hand, which will generate a new hand from the board, or continue again goes to the child sim that we have linked to this one, where 33% is the correct answer, and then we face the raise, and we can go again back to the parent and continue.